Previously on Final Fantasy XVI. See, I can actually dodge his cast by casting. Oh, F off, you stupid!
How tall are you?
God damn it! You went backwards!
Not this time.
He went backwards! That wasn't me! You stupid turtle! I edited out yesterday's stream. Exported it overnight so I can upload it today after this stream. And then hopefully YouTube can check the videos within the next 1 or 2 weeks because they hate me. So, yeah, I know. It's slow. It's painful. I get punished for getting hacked. YouTube. It really is. Yeah, YouTube. That's all I gotta say. Alright, we're back with Clive the Impaler. You have to admit, he looks good. Has anyone seen the movie Dracula? The most recent one. The one where the guy wears the red dragon armor. Surely people have. No? It's the one that has the actor who plays Tywin Lannister as one of the vampires in the movie. Oh yeah, he looks good. Kids, don't upgrade your gear or weapons. He's just gonna get better stuff for free. The plot demands it.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there.
Yeah,
Both of you.
No more double audio. Fixed it. And let me open up the death counter just in case I die. I know, I'm kind of jinxing it, but just in case.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there. Both of you.
Can I sort of explore this area just a little bit before we leave? I have a feeling there might be a few items. I know I just got a bunch of epic items, but you know, my gamer senses are telling me to explore. See? 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 See, I tells you.
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look. Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for...
No, she has no idea. Alright. I've only seen Dracula the movie with Gary Oldman. I have to
I wonder
ask...
if Martha could spare us a few bushels.
I have to ask, which one is that? Is that the one with Keanu Reeves? The notorious one? Or is that... Yeah, which Dracula movie is that? Because there's quite a few. Now we have a fire and ice motif. I know. It's good to be able to tell who is based on color. Bad game. Very bad game. Torgal, are you a bearer? Please don't crystallize. I think it's from the 90s. Trying to think. Oh, another scarecrow. This looks oddly familiar. Torgal, please don't turn into a crystal. Which day we on? Which day we on? Game has days? We are on, this looks like a Saturday. Playday. As in, how many days are we playing? Oh, the usual days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. With Saturday and Sunday being game days and Friday and Monday being reaction days.
Well met, friend.
While common on the southern continent, worship of the land itself as a deity is almost unheard of in Valisthea. However, that has not stopped the import of fine steel blades blessed by Gian price buyers under the claim that they are deadlier and more durable than blades forged in the twins. See, there's absolutely nothing worth buying because we got free things which are better. Why on earth would you buy and upgrade weapons when you get free stuff that is unbelievably good?
Got anything else for me?
Scarecrow is based on the black mage design from early Final Fantasy games. I thought it was based on Vivi, the little mage that you beat up with a stick in Kingdom Hearts. We are terrible people. Wait, he might actually have music for me. Normally all these vendors have a music scroll.
Anything take your fancy?
Yeah, 40,000. Can we come back and grab these at the end of the game? I kind of fear that if I keep buying all these music scrolls, I'm going to be broke. I mean, when my father died, I couldn't fit into his clothes. I'm taller.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield. You're mistaken. Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well. My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you. Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary. And never returned. Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to.
Just like Yugoslavia.
Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since. And now you want to give them to me? They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters. I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me. I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy. If it is within my power. One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
This entire game is the Paragon route.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
You're right, we should definitely kill your mother dressed like this.
You'll find the bearer I spoke of over by the well. Introduce yourself. It will mean a lot to him.
The only thing I know about Final Fantasy is big swords and Tifa is not search safe on Google. Yep. She is the ambassador for Italy.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
Is that blue light an item? I want it. You saw a dogger? Hell yeah.
That'll feel good, boy.
Not to be pushy, what's the story so far? I'll let Christian handle that one.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It will be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
So, if you haven't seen the demo, Clive is the firstborn of his family, but he was born without any abilities. His younger brother was born with abilities, and so he was the icon of flame. The one that inherits the power of the Phoenix, which is the power of fire. And his dad was a very chill guy that used to run a duchy. And his mother was a whore. Anyways, Game of Thrones references aside, they go to Phoenix Gate, a ceremonial place where the icon of fire, his younger brother the Phoenix, is supposed to commune with his Phoenix. But before that could happen, the father is betrayed by his own men. And the place is ambushed and stormed by the opposing army of the Imperial Kingdom that we just heard about a few seconds ago. The Phoenix goes wild after Daddy dies and starts burning everyone alive. And turns out our friend Clive here is also an icon of fire and he turns into IFRIT. The Phoenix and IFRIT fight and, well, IFRIT kills the Phoenix. 13 years later, Clive here is a slave working for the Empire, and he's on a mission to assassinate the dominant, the one that is pretty much inhabiting Shiva, or who Shiva inhabits, who just so happens to be this girl right here, who he knew as a child. She was pretty much a political hostage, because back in the day, you would get to hold your allies' children as leverage, effectively, to make sure they don't betray you. But also to teach them the proper way to be a lord or a lady and behave in the court and, you know, so on and so forth. And then you would politically marry off your kids in the future anyway, so, like, you know, it's probably good that they know each other before that happens. But they were separated 13 years ago. She became a slave of one kingdom, he became a slave of the other, and they just so happened to fight on the battlefield, and he just so happens to find her. He pretty much gets rescued by a guy named Sid, who is pretty much the dominant of the lightning guy. So he's got lightning abilities. And Torgal here is a little puppy that he had back in the day, who grew up. He gets to keep him now.
You like that, don't you?
So now we're basically on an adventure to, I think, kill his mother. At least I think we're on the way to kill his mother. Either way, his mother's got to go down. Vivi from Final Fantasy IX and Kingdom Hearts is a black mage. Yep. think I heard that a few times. Once or twice, maybe. Alright, here's the gentleman. Hello, good sir.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Poor guy. So basically Final Fantasy XVI is just Avatar if it was written by R.R. Martin. Yes, but with less incest. And less boobs. For now. We had a little bit of boobs, but not a lot. But there was a little bit. Alright, let's find the old guy.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. Oh, the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest.
Wow.
Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
I hope he didn't pass away. And yeah, that Duchess needs to go down.
Oh, hold on a mo. Patrick the Chocobo Keeper might know where your bearer is. He's taken the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jim. For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Maybe this turns into a roleplay thing.
Not at all. We'll make a master baker of you yet.
Chocobo, 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 chocobo. Maybe he went to admire the view.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
Uh-oh.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle.
Uh-oh.
I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I just realized something. The way the leg...
Hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
The way
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
The way the leg armor is created with scales, when you're standing upright, it gives you very little openings to get in. But if you sit down, it'll effectively spread so you can actually sit. So it's got that flexibility. It's a pretty neat design. So if I move it a little bit, they open up a little bit. See that? So you get the flexibility, but it doesn't leave you compromised for long. And it's very hard to get that angle in a slash, because you would need to be flat at that height. So when you strike downwards, it would actually hit the scale and bounce off. It's actually a very good design. Funnily enough, the military also had some prototype armor that used a very similar design to spread out the force of impact from shells and munitions. But it ended up being too expensive for regular soldiers. You can still buy it. It's just super expensive. It's called Dragon Scale Armor. God, Brazilian ads are freaking weird. I just had an annoying orange cat try to sell me energy drinks. Morgana? Nah, that's a black cat selling you white powder.
Darling.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Oh, he went to where the view is. So that explains why the dragon was there. I hate that I've got a little bit of health missing and I can't actually heal up myself without a potion. Oh my god, items respawn. Wait, there's no enemies because I already killed them? Or then why is there an item? Why is there an item and no enemies? There he is.
Look, there's someone over there.
No, don't jump.
It might be him. We should hurry.
Don't startle someone on a cliff.
Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Garuda!
I've done Devil May Cry challenges. Oh, I just wasted my ability, didn't I?
You lose.
So if I use the Garuda grab, it counts as a chain, but if I use the IFRIT, you know, distance closer, it doesn't? That's bullcrap. That is a beautiful view. Don't startle him, please.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Be kind.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Yeah, that's a death flag. At least he's gonna die happy.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved.
Can we move them to the hideaway?
We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Well, it's time to dye our clothes red. I don't want to accept your money. Is it patricide when you kill a parent? Does it count for both parents or just your father? Oh, it's the blight. Wow, they weren't joking when they said it was at their doorstep. You know, I would ask, would burning it make a difference? But I just take one look at the soil and it's also changed color. So I don't think that would make a difference.
Are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
Wow. Lucky we have a map. That's a sign. I'm still getting that item. Mm-hmm.
What's this? Another relic of the fallen.
Uh-huh. I'll be back for you later. Makes me wonder if those ships are the thing that spread the blight.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Nani?
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's left.
So the magic doesn't come from you, it comes from the world around you. You're channeling it, you're not creating it. Huh. Huh. Makes sense.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
You know, if you wanted brownie points, you could say not as beautiful as you, but I don't think he's there yet. You know, girls sometimes know that that stuff is BS, but they still like to hear it. I learned that from Polo the Wise Wolf. Hey, Terima. Yes, I am. Thank you. And thank you for the resub. Almost at 12 months, buddy.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive.
There's no Maka reactor.
It's time to discover the truth.
Ah, so the Maka reactor is just sucking it up from deep within. Underground. Yeah. See, this gives a lot of context. They're literally converting life force into electricity. Or power, technically, not just electricity. Phoenix Gate ruins, and we're here in the dim. Not long ago, this was the lush forest teeming with life, but that was before the blight rendered it a twisted tangle of rotting boughs, shunned by even the foulest vermin. Oh, and here's the keep. Wow, we're going full circle. This is the hideaway. Right, and the battle took place like somewhere here. I don't even know if there would be anyone at Phoenix Gate. It's like this is a no. Well, isn't he a gentleman? What you have, boy?
It's almost as if time had stood still.
Funny you should say that.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
Hmm? Oh, Ash. That was a person. And there's the guilt.
Let's have a look around.
Buried memories. Or as they call it, trauma. Lots and lots of trauma. Sin finally managed to catch a stream. Good.
Could anyone?
Good, good. Well, this is a cliff face and a half. Very difficult to scale. Good position to defend. But, this crater. Yeah. Don't remember that being there. Ah, the old banner. Torgal knows the way.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Oh!
That's him.
The Phoenix.
He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
There's gonna be some time, Effery. The underground place is more than just pillars, isn't it? Could he have resurrected down there? Zemnis? Well, he looks like someone from Organization 13. Whoa, watch your corners.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Careful, lots of places to hide. Torgal, you're up. Use that nose of yours.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
Haven't had
What
eel
is this
for a
place
while.
anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Oh!
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Wait, the last crystal was blue. Oh wait, this crystal is
Yes.
also blue.
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Don't we have some Phoenix power? Bingo! They might have actually brought them here. Which means the other door may open if we interact with it.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
'Tis holy ground. Only the Phoenix's dominant may enter. Which is why I'm bringing a dog. And a woman. Meanwhile, the ancient elders. What the fuck?
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
It's like that time I had to go fight the Elite Four. It looks like an egg. And a battle arena. I can't...
This place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Is that ether? That's a lot of power. No wonder they could turn.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Torgal, do not go in the middle. Are these people?
Jill?
Is this a map? No, just an elevator. I've played enough Devil May Cry.
The usual.
As you wish.
It's over.
the dominant may enter. They're very weak.
More trouble.
As you wish, young Jedi.
That's enough. Stay down. That's enough. My wounds, boy. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
This must be why they pray for the return of the dominant and no one except the dominant enters. And they'll effectively come back to life later. So the aliens knew about the dominants, or remnants of the fallen, or whatever you want to call them. They could have either brought them here or the civilization was based around their technology. And then they fell. The question is why? Why did the civilization die out? Wow, can you believe that we destroyed a lot of these ruins by fighting? Like pillars and pillars we destroyed. Each of those could have been an elevator leading to something. My god, we destroyed a lot. Ooh, they have chests. Ah, you're the range type.
Stay down.
Ah, so you don't get any healing. Only what damage you took. You don't get additional healing. You know, Kuma's stream is educational. Didn't even know you could prolong that one Garada attack when you just slash. I just tapped it once. Damn, I slept on that one. You mean you don't tap the button multiple times to make the attack stronger? Have you not played Pokemon? I kept falling asleep every 5 seconds in this section because of my allergy meds. I was walking against the wall and walking into the fights because of it. Wow. It kind of sounds like you need a nap when you take those meds. Well, I don't know if you have to keep conscious. I don't know how those meds work. Yeah, we destroyed a lot of this place. We destroyed bridges and pillars and columns and everything. Jesus. We effed up big time. It almost feels like this place is made of solidified aether, which is the same thing that the bearers turn into. What if the bearers are just the remnants of the civilization that was before? And they might have just mated with Homo sapiens, which is why it's a genetic thing that gets passed on to some people. It would make sense. Well, this looks like a test.
Looks like it could take a beating.
As you wish. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Whoops.
Toggle.
Fine, I'll play Lysa. There, you can't just spam that dodge button.
There's a good boy.
Getting out of that energy field.
My wounds, boy.
Damn it, I'm thinking too much about what ability I'm using. This thing is good though. Yes, you gotta press that button for that.
Flames to me!
Oh, goal!
Not this time.
Stop ignoring the mechanics.
Too slow.
Whoops, I used the potion.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
No, it does make perfect sense. Only a dominant may enter, multiple guards of increasing difficulty, and a test to see whether or not the dominant is worthy of entering. It makes perfect sense. Favors of the Wind Gouge. Increases Gouge's damage. Do I use Gouge? That is handy. I will replace the defense with this. Ah yes, the bits and pieces we destroyed. Oh no, we didn't destroy this part. I gotta save my potions. Oh look, extra potion, but it automatically uses it if it's a spare. Multiple checkpoints, so no one that breaks one door can easily enter another one. And more defenses.
What the hell are they?
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
I'll keep away.
Not this time.
Like hell you do. You would think ice would be super effective against these guys. Any items I missed? Nope, and absolutely no map of the area. Makes sense to me. I mean, if I keep my distance, I won't lose any health, but that's just slow and boring.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
No, trust me, he'd be having to run this gauntlet. Hmm? Oh yeah, this is like something out of Devil May Cry, I'm telling you now. Oh god, this is gonna be a Cerberus.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Why does it have a cache of monies? Maybe they understood us too well. Except there's holes this time, making the fight a lot more difficult. And if you try to back out too many times, you will have your back to a wall. Meaning they want you to learn how to fight this thing up close instead of ranging it. Increasing difficulty.
This won't be easy.
Oh no, they're just frickin' elevators. Alright, that works.
Too slow. Toggle! A little help! Toggle! There's a good boy. There, boy!
New enemies, they say. It's the younglings! Probably should have saved my Phoenix ability.
A little help! Not this time. It's over. My wounds, boy.
And those greens don't actually heal my health very much, see? No healing at all. This game is cruel. See? No healing.
Too slow.
The first death was here? Alright. My first death was to, like, stupidity. Mostly. See? And this doesn't heal me. Watch. No heal. God dang it. Or maybe that was just an item. Oh, that was just an item. Makes sense to me. I got hit upstream and I wasn't using items. Eee. Really? Of course
Look
they
out!
are.
There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Ooh, fatal attraction. I like that. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Money, 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 money. Money. Will of Wind, Rook's Gambit. Hmm? Oh, Rook's Gambit. I don't have that one. So you get all these nice little items here. But what are they doing in a place like this? Unless items make absolutely no sense in terms of story. Otherwise... So it's from these pillars that people draw Aether. Aether is basically on these giant ship things. It was brought here. Lost track of health here? Yeah, it's easy to do so.
Huh?
That sounds like a big boy. There is no escape.
Like this.
Armor. You must be the exam.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
On guard, good sir.
Who's that? A little help.
Why do I know this song? Ooh!
Toggle. Not this time.
Come on, you gotta follow up that swing, my good sir.
Not this time.
Follow up, you got a big sword, use it. Whoop, I charged into that one like an idiot.
That's better. Better already. That's better.
That was my fault. Press the attack? What attack? Oh, this one.
It's drawing in energy.
Not a problem.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Get him.
Phase 2 time. Yay, you're charging. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Your attack bonus too obvious.
Too slow.
I can dodge that attack by jumping.
Not this time. Too slow. My wounds, boy. Sick of Toggle. You lose.
That wasn't a fair fight. It was 1 on 3. Ah, thank you, Hobo. Wait. Hobos and... I think hobos are like traveling homeless people that work. Isn't that right? There's like different categories. This guy looks like a Chaos Space Marine. Black and gold. Good old Warhammer. And Dio shoes.
It's done.
Nah, that was just a warm-up. How will you handle 3 of them?
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
Because you brought 2 people which aren't the Phoenix. It's made to ensure that only the Phoenix makes it to the end.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here.
No,
They're just protecting their home.
Oh, more items.
Jill, look.
Really? Oh, look at the wings in the back.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
I hope they don't ask me riddles like Devil May Cry did. Wicked Wheel, eh? It's the Wicked Wheel. Wicked Wheel, Gouge, Deadly Embrace. Oh, I do Wicked Wheel time to time, but I don't like it because some of the attacks will actually miss. Ooh, I have some ability power. I should probably increase. Do I even? No. Yeah, these will come in handy. Multiple doors? So you can go that way, or you can go this way. I never take the simple way. Oh, so I can open this from the back? This is unusual. Hmm? Oh, you look like fun!
All right then.
Oh, okay, okay.
Better already.
That's on me. Phase 2. Ooh, Thresh. I know that character.
A little help. You know what to do, boy.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Not so much secrets, but he definitely did bend space and time. There will be some time effery around here. That much is certain. Lower the health, the faster it attacks. Ooh. Blue, Lich King. That's the theme.
Look
of
out.
course. Everyone's nice and close. Now that that is out of the way, what's waiting for me here?
What have we here?
We just activated
Another
it.
fallen wonder.
So we have to activate another one to open the door. We've activated one. We've come from this one. We came from that one, which means we need to activate this one. See, that's why I never go to one linear path. Of course.
Not this time.
Place to me! Toggle!
That's enough. Lights.
Well, that did something.
Indeed it did. Oh, so close. I mean, this, I think I... 2-3. 2-3. Honestly, I would prefer this one, Scarlet Cyclone, to Wicked Wheel, because Wicked Wheel makes you airborne. So if the target's on the ground without going airborne, you will miss attacks. Whereas if it's a weak enemy and you make it airborne, it's good for you.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
You know, the best part of DMC3 is there are certain sections of the game where you need items to progress, because there is a giant hole, and so you need an item which allows you to actually walk on the air itself to get to the other side. But if you have the double jump and Beowulf, you can actually do a double jump in the Beowulf attack, and you can actually bypass that section. But the only way to get Beowulf is later on in the game anyway, so unless you had beaten the game already, you wouldn't be able to bypass the section. Well thought out, to be honest. If we encounter Virgil, we are so screwed.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Yeah, let's just step on this circular thing that looks like an elevator. Hell no. Go around it. I ain't no fool.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years?
more?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god?
Or a destroyer. Looks like you, buddy. Well, he has led you here after all. Oh.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Was gonna say, could it be actually a part of yourself, taking physical form?
What?
I think we're in the past. Oh yeah, we're in the past.
I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
Did I just get Quicksilver?
I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
These things angels? It hurts to hear them speak. They bend space-time. Give you visions. Hmm. phoenix disappeared. Hey, wait a minute.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on.
Okay.
Come, IFRIT. Show me who you truly are.
Can I even dodge its attack? Okay, I can. My range attack has range. Whoops. I used the high potion instead of using the small one. Yay, I'm so used to using Torgal. Uh-oh. Talk about a miss.
Too slow.
Yeah, dodging that one doesn't really work.
Not this time.
Oh, F off. Yay, no special attacks for this one. Phase 3. Nice. Oh!
Still you deny it. Even with the truths staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Yes.
Too slow.
Why do you run? Hey, I don't even have that ability. Someone has Devil Trigger.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Yes! Yes! Go Dark Clive! Or Hollow Clive, or whatever you want to call yourself. And get a speech on how horses work and human nature. Yes! Yes! Ooh! It's basically like Beowulf, he's using his hands.
Not this time.
That looks nice. Oh, that's a nice one.
Not this time.
That's the problem if I'm close. Oh, come on, I'm a WoW raider. You really think I'm gonna stand in fire? Tore. That is cute. Nice work. Phase 3. Use your legs! No! The other guy! Use your legs! What did I tell you about skipping leg day? The legs! Use the legs!
It's alright. I'm done running from you.
I have these dreams time to time with my subconscious, except he's a dick.
Together, then. It's time to find out who we are. Once and for all.
Oh, I have Devil Trigger! What an awkward button to use. What is this, Drakengard?
Show yourself, IFRIT.
Yes! Too slow, buddy! Too slow! Can you transform? Come on. Come on, you gotta learn to control it.
I know the truth of it now. You are not IFRIT.
good. So now we're doing Metal Gear Solid 4, basically! Use the legs! It's called blocking. Have you tried it? Shadow Vanquished? You're kind of supposed to integrate it, but like, okay, you can fight it for now. Fire Shard. The power of the icon IFRIT made manifest. The shard of crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. That was fun. There goes the adrenaline. Ah, sweet unconsciousness.
Yes, no. Your word hurts only.
It no longer hurts to listen, huh?
Well, what? It has some purpose, Mumina. Talia Shinir.
Acceptance. But how did Sid see him? That's the real question. Sid said he saw him himself.
Clive, are you alright?
Oh, he's just astral projecting.
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
You might want to sit down.
No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Well, technically you do have a hood. You can be the hooded man. And who indeed says it's a man? It could be a woman. You sexist. So that's what happens when the Phoenix goes in here. The Phoenix has to accept himself.
Clive, are you sure you're alright? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. IFRIT.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth. Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
I just had something very naughty in my head.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
What about Torgal?
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been...
How do you...
Confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Run, Roxas, run! You can tell this place is evil. It's got the whole motif. What do you mean you're out of protein? I need my creatine!
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
It's a head, isn't it?
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
How do you know it was Sid, though?
Find out where he is.
How do you know it was Sid, though?
I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood.
He's not a dragon.
Send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Is it Benedicta? Yeah, it's a head. But how do you know it's Sid? It could have been anyone that sent you this parcel. You're quick to anger. You need to read The Art of War. And now he's gonna cry like a little boy. It's always the temperamental ones. Why is it always the big ones that have the mummy issues?
Benedicta.
Yep, it's her. This guy strikes me as too emotional. Irrational. The emotion makes him jump to conclusions. The guy said Sid paid him. It must be him! Off with his head! How do you know it was him? What do you mean? The guy knows you. Yeah? Which means he knows by giving you the head he would anger your wrath. Why would he do that? Well, he wouldn't. Exactly! Now, who has the most to gain from you wanting Sid dead? Well, obviously someone that doesn't like Sid. Exactly! Anyway, Clive has regained control of the IFRIT, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking Limit Break Gauge. Slots for IFRIT's abilities are shared with those for the Phoenix and can be confirmed via the Abilities tab. Limit Breaker is located beneath Clive's HP bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into IFRIT by pressing L1 R3. I swear to God that needs a better keybind. When this gauge is full, the gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporarily grants increased speed, potency, gradual HP regeneration, and guard-breaking strikes. So basically it is Devil Trigger. Yay! I have a way to get...
So what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
Yay! We have Devil Trigger! Ifrit channeled. Yeah? Oh! When the limit breaker gauge is filled to semi-prime, improving battle performance for a short period of time. So do I actually have to buy it first? I have to buy it before I can use it. You've unlocked Devil Trigger, but first I need money. Hey! While charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back can be used in midair. Really? Look at this thing go. It's like Stinger, but I'm not going to pierce you. I'm just going to keep burning you. Jesus. And then there's this. Oh, the fireballs. Summon a storm of fireballs that encircle Clive, damaging nearby targets while also absorbing damage. That is cool. No, it's an upgrade. Oh. Alright, let's try the base before I go for the upgrade. Oh, let's take a quick little break. That was nice. Devil Trigger. Nice. 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 Oh, Final Fantasy and Devil May Cry made a baby. And it's Final Fantasy 13. I mean, 16. Why did I think 13? God damn it, Lightning. I was talking about people with mommy issues, and then I just thought of Lightning being like, I can be your mommy. Okay, the inappropriate thought that I had was when Clive was saying, like, there'll be time to, you know, what was it called? Repent. Or make up for my sins later. No, wait. She said it. She was like, there'll be time to repent later. And my thought was like, you're gonna spank him, aren't you? And then Clive was like, I was hoping you'd say that. And I was like, oh my God! What? It's an adult-themed game. I can make these jokes. You were thinking it. You were all thinking it. Just rewatch that cutscene, the look on her face. You can't tell me she hasn't considered it! He's like, I'm sorry for making you pretend to be the master. And she's like, it's okay. And secretly she's thinking, I actually don't mind. It's like, oh my God. You can't deny that everyone thought it. You can't deny it. Come on. Anyway, let's take a little break before this goes off the rails. Nah, chat is pure lies. You all know why Tifa is the ambassador for Italy. Kuma is just naughty. I'm just a teenage boy. You can always read what the upgrade does in case it makes bar bigger. Oh, okay. Gentle Giant or Simple Minded, you decide. Gentle Giant? Doesn't look so gentle. Anyway, I might as well play Devil Trigger while we're at it. Come on, follow up after the spin. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. Come on, do another attack. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you're doing so well. Don't stop spinning. Use the momentum.